Alright, yeah, welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 17 with our, starting with absolutely bugger all run. So, before we get into it, I've changed Sierra's name over to one of our patrons, Adrian, alias? I don't actually know how to pronounce your name, I do apologise. But thank you very much for all the support, I do greatly appreciate it, and hopefully you are watching this particular series and know that you've been named. Anyway, what are we doing in today's episode? I should probably pause because every second counts, to be honest. So, we were continuing to build our wall, and I suppose that we'll continue to do so all the same. We've kind of got everybody in specific tasks, although certain things need to be prioritised manually anyway, for the sake. But Gregor is working on getting rid of the flooring. And then all of the slate that he'll get from that will actually go into constructing the next chunk of the wall. So, about 141. I know my dude's picked some stuff up, so it won't be exactly that, but it'll be close enough. Well, we can finish off that wall. That sounds like a good plan to me. So we're actually essentially cut off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, at least they're only rats, but still, that's really bad. Okay, all the rats are on their way. Boys, head on over this way. Adrian is on his way back anyway, and he's bringing wood, which is why I've not drafted him yet. Right, okay. Block. And you go there. Gregor, you go there. This is going to have to be how it goes. Nice shot, me. Whoa, are you kidding me? Oh, Adrian's a wimp, isn't he? I forgot. Well, we've got this little choke point anyway. So Adrian's not actually that injured. It's just that he's a wimp, and therefore he drops at the slightest inkling of pain, which can actually be run-ending in certain situations, especially if, like, Gregor goes down, for example. That would be particularly bad. Here comes another. Come on. There we go, that's another rat. I think that is all. Okay, so let's undraft everybody. Every single rat that's there, get them set to be hunted so that we can kill them, take their meat, and make some lovely meals. Gregor is now healing up Adrian, which is very good. Should set everybody to self-tend, even though Adrian's not actually set to doctor right now. Worth doing. Gregor's bed will turn into a medical bed so that we can heal him a little quicker. Rest until healed, and then I will do it. Should be slightly more successful and quicker. Hopefully. Quicker, more specifically, is the important part. Because it means less chance of any kind of infection spreading, in theory. Okay, so I guess with Adrian being a wimp and therefore fainting when he gets damaged, I think I'll probably end up giving him the bow, and then I will equip the melee weapon, because I'm actually pretty decent at melee anyway. And Adrian being back like that is just going to mean that he essentially gets hit a lot less. Does mean that I'm going to no longer be the hunter of the group though, but Adrian can do that. So that should be fine. Are you going to be conscious now? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Gregor has got an infection now. Awesome. Infection apparently spreads like wildfire in this colony. Was that a 0%? Oh my god, Adrian. Don't be ill. I forbid it. Well, that's going to be a problem. Those two are going to be down and out for a little while. I'm going to set Adrian's bed to a medical bed, because then it actually increases the tend infection chance and things like that. Which is cool. Yes. More of these injuries that end up going away as well, the quicker the immunity will start to rise from what I've found, so hopefully his immunity is actually going to get boosted a fair bit, which would be nice. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Yes, Adrian does in fact lack ranged weapons. Not a problem just yet since he is bedridden, but could become a problem later down the line. If we end up getting raided, I'm going to have to get him out there and grab the bow. Oh, we've got break risks. Oh, it's because we're major at 30% already. Fantastic. That's yeah, just couldn't ask for better really, could you? Oh dear. How long until you intended to? 2 hours. Well, all of his injuries are going away, so that should hopefully be pretty sweet. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. 1. Nothing wrong with me. Oh, there we go. Right. Get me over there. And a draft now. Already doctoring. Good. Intended to immediately. Halfway at major. We'll see about that one. Not sure if that's going to be good or not. But who knows. Right. I am currently working on finishing off the wall. Very good. At least something's getting done in this colony. If we do get raided anyway, we're going in here for the time being, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, the only reason we didn't go in here for the rats is just because I knew they'd be funneled into this little tight spot here, and they don't really do a great deal of melee damage, even though, of course, they've left us in quite the state. Who knew rats could probably end a run? Not even like a swarm of rats, just, you know, the rats that were currently on the map and not sleeping. It's quite ridiculous, really. Right, apparently we have no wood. I'm assuming that's why you're not actually cooking. So, I'll get some of these cacti chopped down. Yep. And those ones, please. Thank you. And then we can refuel the stove and stop giving raw food to the people who are going to be on mental breaks. And if either of these guys mental break while in that bed, they're probably going to die. Needs tending now. Tend. Thank you. Oh, have we... yeah, we've hit extreme now. That's the thing. Extreme at 89 is actually probably alright. And... get up. Trait. I think we'll be fine. I'm confident. Don't feed rat meat to him. Refuel the stove. And cook it. You fool. He's actually just using all of the wood. Okay, that's a thing, I suppose. Gregor's no longer incapable of walking. Good. He's actually fine as well. You go do whatever you want now, Gregor. Which looks like eating. Good. Well, who's our cook at the moment? It would be either Gregor or me. Well, cook, please. Want those simple meals, and Adrian's fine as well. Good. Phew, problem over. Right, next thing we want to do, because we want to expand this place, we can't really leave ourselves at this stage and be at the stage that we're currently at for very long. We need to do some expanding, because this is not a suitable stockpile. It's temporary, of course, but unsuitable. We have ways of passively cooling our food, but it's not entirely necessary just yet. Since winter is going to be the issue that we find ourselves in, most of this rice is actually really ready to harvest as well. And being refrigerated is just going to mean that it lasts longer, so cooling, not a priority. Separate bedrooms would be nice, but materials are lacking. We do have a lot of steel, but I don't want to waste steel. And then there's obviously the wall as well, which could really do with getting built. Maybe that's what we'll focus on then. So, is this steel? This is steel. The next little bit of building that we want to deconstruct is that one right there. So we'll set somebody on that. We're only on minor breaks. I want to get people in a good mood. This is the thing that I really want to do. I mean, I'm not going to be in a good mood for quite some time, but, I mean, could improve the barrack slightly, I suppose. Maybe floor it out. Most of the issues are probably coming from the floor and the cleanliness of this place. Mostly it's space as well, that's also a thing. So we could put a floor in. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. A distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over the entire region. Any person or creature not under a roof will be slowly sickened by the toxic fallout dust settling out of the atmosphere. It's quite safe to say that we are dead. There is probably nothing good about that, and that's not going to go anywhere soon. So I'm gonna build a roof here, just in case we end up clear the roof area there. Just in case we end up staying in there during a raid or something like that. At least we're roofed up. I mean, there's no way that we can stay indoors for long enough. I do suppose what we can do is make a production room then. Let's go with an extension to this and deconstruct that wall, which gives us a bit of wood back. And a bit of that wall, and a bit of that wall, since we're going to be extending out this area. I want to put a production room in here so people can actually spend most of their time indoors. Hopefully. So, Gregor, start working. It's going to be our only way to survive this fallout anyway. Keep working. Why are you being... I asked them to do one little thing and... Oh my... Sad wonder. You know what, Adrian? Once you're done with that, go build that roof. You go do that. Oh, we're refueling stoves instead. Oh, whatever. Oh, this run hates me. I do very much enjoy this run, but it hates me. The toxic build-up is just going to be incredibly annoying, and it's probably going to make Adrian pass out, would be my guess. Because I do believe that toxic fallout creates sickness and therefore pain. So, that's going to be fun. Oh, Gregor. Oh, dear. And our meat's rotting away. There's only 3 though, so it's fine. Yeah, you're in a little pain. Which is weakening your consciousness. Great. Right. Meals are done with. Harvesting continue. Could you actually just finish off building this? I'm done with people not doing construction, so get on it. Finish it. Do that little bit of roof that doesn't matter. There you go. I hope you're happy. Gregor's back with us. That's good. Means we get this little bit done quicker. Faster. Faster. Right. Most of it's done. Adrian, deconstruct the slate wall here, so you've got not as far to go for any of the slate for this bit of the wall. There we go, it's mostly constructed now, which is good. And keep going. Adrian failed. I wonder if moving our beds into here just to make sure that there's no reason to leave whatsoever is a good idea. Possibly. Because now we can go into production and we can start researching things at the very least. I'm going to go with... material do I want to make this out of? Either way it's going to cost us. Is there still slate down here? No, we've moved all those slate blocks. There's plenty of steel though. So I guess we're making the research bench out of steel. It's going to cost a little bit of it anyway, so... get working on that. Other productions include a crafting spot. We'll get that in here. And miscellaneous stuff. Anything in here? No. Campfire. A bit of floor in there, I suppose. Some joy stuff. We could do with some joy stuff. Let's get a light in here as well. That'll do. How's everybody's toxic build-up now then? Minor, which is pretty much where I'm not happy with it being there. You start getting a lot of issues at that point. Where are you going? No, deconstructing the granite wall. You are hauling wood. Okay. Fair enough. Adrian got food poisoning. Great. Research now gets to start though, which is pretty good. I'm going to go with probably complex clothing. I don't think we got much of a use for electricity immediately, so I'm not in a rush for that. Carpet making, certainly not. Smithing for crafting metal weapons and tools could be useful. Stone cutting, actually. Stone cutting. And looks like I'm going to be #1 researcher. Alright. Let's create a new zone. New area. I'm gonna call it Fallout. And our expand Fallout area goes here to our corn. Our rice, sorry, not our corn. And our beds. And then there'll be a little path leading to everything. And that is the extent of the Fallout region. For as long as I say. Yeah. Everybody to the Fallout zone. Find something to do. Right, so we got somebody on researching. We can get somebody on crafting. There isn't really much we can make all of this out of, though. I suppose we can say make tribal wear forever. And if we've got the materials for it, then we've got the materials for it. Pure and simple. And then also, I guess the stockpile zone that's an absolute mess can take up the rest of the floor. Actually don't need this crafting spot, we've already got one. Make tribal wear forever. If we've got any materials, how much do they cost to make a tribal wear? 35. We are one short of making one out of rat leather. Okay, I'll keep my eye out for a rat. Not that we really need the tribal wear, it's just the only thing we can really make with the materials that we have available to us at the moment. Minor build-up, moderate build-up. Consciousness minus 15. It's going to be really bad for Adrian as well. So I'm hoping that drops pretty quickly. I'm hoping it goes quicker than that though, because dealing with that is also the problem. Alright, Gregor, go inside and do whatever. No, he's actually just gonna keep planting on the plants that are gonna die. Fact. No sewing allowed. We're cleaning sand now, are we? Is that what we resorted ourselves to? Well, suppose it needed to get done. So, fine. You do that. Suppose it's reasonably clean now and probably a lot nicer to look at for these guys. The problem is, if I want to give them a cooking job to do, it's making simple meals, and simple meals last a lot less time than the rice does. That being said, we're only making 3 meals and unpausing, so I'm actually going to bump that up, because that was set for when we only had 1 person. So I'm actually going to set it to... Let's set it to 9 and unpause at 3. Seems fine. And I guess we could make a joy sauce as well. Chess table. Seems fine. Actually, does the chess table actually need a chair next to it? Probably. Let's get a horseshoe pin. It's just the easiest thing to do, really, isn't it? I'm going to put it in the corner there. We do need somebody to be unrestricted from... Is Gregor the one? Gregor's the one in moderate. He's the last person we should actually let out. It looks like it's me who's going to be unrestricted then. I need you to go chop some wood, me. So if you could do that. Orders, chop wood, chop, chop, chop. Plant cutting is now going to be your first priority. Go do that. Get me the wood. Alright. It's like he's putting in the torch first. That's probably a good idea. Oh, he's hauling it to several different things. Sure, that also works. Gregor, I know you like wandering, but can you wander indoors? That'd be nice. Right, how can we improve the barracks a little bit? I suppose we could do some granite flooring in there. If we go to floors, granite tile is 4, granite flagstone is 4, so it doesn't actually make too much of a difference, except for I'm pretty sure this is more beautiful. Give them that job to do. There should be some random flooring around actually, shouldn't there? Yeah. There's that. Hey, we've got horseshoe pins. Good, good. An escape pod! Epsilon. Are you any good, Epsilon? Slothful and psychically dull. That's good. That's not. So, you were really slow. You're decent with animals. Construction skill is pretty good. Crafting skill is pretty good. Yeah, we need to put a place for you to be stored, though. I guess what we could do is turn this barrack into the prison room. So if I reinstall our beds, which keeps us in here a little bit longer, reinstall. And wooden bed, reinstall. Then I can go and go furniture, sleeping spot, temporary. Wait for them to move all this stuff. Or tell them to do it myself. Guess they won't do it otherwise. Here we go. Gregor, get up. Me. Finish working. You. Damn it, Gregor. No. I feel like you've broken that little order. So let's reset that order. I just straight up can't. Why? Why? What is wrong with you? Alright, well now it's prison bed. So, it's medical bed. How do you feel about that? Still cannot tell you to move it. I am officially confused as to why that is. Okay, well, Gregor, you're sleeping on the floor now. Congratulations, this is your bed. You've earned it. Can I move it now? Oh, apparently now this is Adrian's bed. Congratulations. Oh, now I can move it. Whatever. I have no words. Right, prisoner bed. Me. Capture S Epsilon. And now this is Gregor's bed. Congratulations, you've been promoted. Deconstruct that. And 4.8 hours, we got there quick enough. Ugh, recruitment difficulty 91%. Ugh. That's just fantastic. Alright, well, we need a new Fallout zone. Zone area, expand area, manage areas, new area. This is Fallout 2, the sequel. Oops. And Fallout 2 zone is just this building. And anybody with higher than moderate or higher is promoted to it and cannot leave this room. There we go. He's no longer going to go outdoors for any reason whatsoever. Let's make sure that our wardening is set to somebody who can go out, which would be me. And then we're all good. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to cut off the episode anyway. So if you did enjoy the content and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you hit that little bell icon, you'll get notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.